Hello everyone, this is Dizzy Eyes here, and today I wanted to make a tutorial video on how you could take any image and just add like swirly eyes to it. If you want to make a specific character dizzy or just want to make them hypnotized, whatever it is, I'll give you the basic tutorials on how I do it. So for example, you can make something like this happen. So unfortunately, I am using this program called Adobe After Effects, which is one of my favorite animation tools. It is, yes, unfortunately you have to pay for it, but there should be some other free alternatives to any sort of animation because the stuff we will be doing today is very, very straightforward and simple. So I'm pretty sure any free animation program could do something similar to this. So let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna remove all this. Okay, so normally if you were to open up After Effects, you would see something like this. This is the main page. Um, so essentially what we want to do is just bring in that image, like whatever image you like. So for instance, I want to bring in that image that you saw earlier, Yui from K-On! So how would I do that is on this left side here, there's like this box here. If you double click on this box, you will get to import whatever file you want, video or photos, whatever you like. So for instance, I'm going to take this photo I have here. So you may think, what happened? Like nothing happened, right? Like you don't see it, but instead it's right over here. So if I click on it, you'll see a little, there it is. But if you want to bring it to the timeline, what we have to do is take this file right here and just drag it down to this timeline, which is right here. So now you actually get a good look at K-On! Right here. So yeah, if you use your scroll wheel, you could actually zoom in and out wherever you want. You can even hold the space bar to pan around, or you could just press down on the scroll wheel to pan around too. So we got our image here. Now what we want to do is like just add like some sort of swirly eye to it. So this is where you could take like any image off of Google or something. So if you were to go to Google so if you search up spiral PNG or just spiral transparent, you'll get like a lot of options to choose from. So it's just choose whatever you like. You could save it and just bring it into After Effects. So for instance, for me, I just got this one that I really like. So what I'm going to do is do that same process where you double click on this left panel right here. And then and then this is the one I have. So I'm going to click on this. And here we go. And then what you want to do is just drag it. You want to make sure they drag it on top of the image, not below. If you drag it below, you don't see anything, right? So what you want to do is drag it above the image. And there you go. So make sure whenever you do try to find like a image, like try to make sure it is transparent or else you're gonna have a white background behind this. So now you can see that there's our spiral. It's really, really big. So what we want to do is just make it small. And how we could do that, we could take one of these corner pins from these four sides and just hold onto it and just drag it down. But you may notice that it's also squishing. It's scaling it in these weird distorted directions. So you want to make sure that's kind of like in its regular position as when we first got it. So if you were dragging this like this, hold the shift key on your keyboard and then it automatically will scale according. So it's more proportionate, right? If that's the word to use. Okay, so just keep on scaling it down until you get the right size, and then you could just click and hold and just drag it up to where you want it to go. So we want it to go here. Maybe make it a bit bigger, so I hold shift while I'm scaling this up. Maybe we can make it smaller. Something like that. And there we go. We got our first swirly eye right there. So now what we want to do is just add some animation. I mean, like you could just pretty much just copy and paste, put it here, and then call it a day, right? But if you want to actually like really pizzazz it, you want to add some animation to it. We can do so, but we'll wait till the next video where we will discuss how to actually go about doing this animation as well as clean up some stuff that we need to be fixed. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed what we have so far, and remember to stay dizzy.